Okay, so this is step by step why women will ghost you or cheat on you potentially when you do these 5 bad habits. These 5 bad habits will lead to a road of emasculation, and truthfully, most men don't even know that this is going on. Most guys can't even see this happening. Most guys can't even see what's actually going on. So, after this video is over, I have a full comprehensive guide to help you learn, understand, and master the language of women. I teach this better than anybody. Be sure to join us inside of that community after today's video is over. It's down below in the description. So here's what you have to know right away. Women's feelings and internal intuition is their guiding compass for a relationship. Every little bit of potential weakness that you show adds up, and she pulls away. Women's feelings and internal intuition is their guiding compass for a relationship. When you make these mistakes that I'm about to show you, she loses trust in your ability to lead the relationship, okay? She loses trust in your ability to lead the outcome that is not only beneficial for yourself, but also beneficial for and to her, okay? This is specifically a video on relationships, okay? Because I know a lot of you watch this channel and a lot of you would like a relationship one day, or a lot of you have girlfriends, or a lot of you are maybe fresh out of a relationship and now you're watching this channel and you want to learn, understand, and grow, okay? So today's video is not about having a bunch of options. Today's video is about understanding the dynamic if you were to date a woman. So here's what I've came to realize as I've gotten older. As I age, I've realized that a true masculine to feminine dynamic when it comes to a relationship is not about looks, money, or status. It is actually about a spiritual connection on a deep level with her, like you and her truly connect, okay? That connection only happens when this dynamic is on point, the masculine to feminine dynamic, okay? Meaning she has to fully trust her man. She has to fully trust you. Not 99.9%, she has to have 100% trust in this man. So when he makes decisions, keep in mind she will still test him, but she understands that he's strong enough to make the right outcome for both of them, okay? So, this is why women will ghost you or cheat when you do these 5 bad habits. Habit number 1 is you allow her to change or influence your mind or sway your opinion, or your opinions on different things. You allow your opinion to be shifted even if you know what you're saying is completely true. This is what I see happen oftentimes. Here's what I'm telling you. She needs you to be the leader, but she'll always test, okay? What that means or what that looks like is she will even test even if she knows that you're right and she knows you did the right thing and said the right thing. She may even still try to get you to do the opposite. Let's say you guys are traveling and you take a road trip and you know that to get to the next exit, you're supposed to take a right and you're supposed to exit, and you know that for sure. And let's say she knows it for sure. She might still say, no, I think you're wrong. I think just keep going. Maybe try the next exit. She knows that it's the right exit to take, and she knows that you know it's the right exit to take, but she will still say something to see if you will hold firm. This is what I'm trying to tell you. She will always test you. So she wants to see that you hold firm. As a man, the first habit that you probably break, which is why your relationships fail, is you say yes too much. You need to learn how to say no. No, we're not doing this. No, we're not going to eat that junk food. No, we're not going to live this toxic life of always eating so much sugar, right? We're going to do things this way. And here's the thing, if she says, no, I don't want to do that, well, great. She's not the woman for you. You need a woman who 100% wants to be in the world that you guys are creating together. Okay, so keep that in mind. Habit number 2, you appease her emotions in order to keep their relationship. I'm going to say that one more time. Bad habit number 2, you appease her emotions in order to keep the relationship. This is very bad. If you try to appease her emotions, you will be punished for doing what she claimed she wanted you to do in order to make her happy. Please understand that. You pleasing her will make her lose trust in you. She will literally start to lose trust in her man because his main objective or his main focus is no longer choosing the right decision. It's to make her happy. This is how you'll see married couples. The man purchases a home that he can't afford, or it's really tight financially, but he still did it anyways. You're going to see the guy, purchase gifts or vacations that he really shouldn't be purchasing just to appear like he's not boring. Just bad things. This is what I've seen over the years. I've done this for a lot of years. Habit number three, okay? You have an attachment to lust or a need for intimacy. If you have an attachment to that pleasure, that intimacy, that need for these things, she will see that feelings control your decisions. This is very bad. This leads to weakness. And also on top of it, this leads to indulging in pleasure, and the need for it makes you weaker and it makes you controllable. It's like, oh, she sees that all that has to happen for your willpower to break down, and you just start skipping the gym is you just, you start eating those candy bars, right? You start staying up too late and you watch TV. Now you're skipping the gym, right? All those pleasureful things, you're now controllable by your own pleasures. Very bad, okay? So an attachment to lust or an attachment to intimacy also signals this. Habit number 4, that is very bad, and I don't want you to do this. Habit number 4 is bad financial decisions to give her a false perception of your finances so you're not boring, so that way you can create amazing experiences. Once again, this is almost like point number 2 that I just made of you appeasing her. You need to learn how to say no. You need to learn how to say no. You need to understand that in life, not everything is fun, and you have to be okay with saying those things, because most guys, what they're trying to do is constantly keep up in order to appease her, when she knows that either number 1, you have better things to do, or she knows that deep down you're smarter than that and you know not to put your finances there, but you do it anyways. Bad financial decisions. You're the man, so you need to be responsible. You need to be wise. Well, in order to be wise, you make good financial decisions. Okay? Number 5, a need for intimacy strictly for self-validation. This is what you're going to see with men who need a lot of options or men who need a lot of attention. They have this deep down desire for intimacy because they want self-validation. So, let me give you an example. Guys who have not attracted a lot of women, they're caught in this pleasure cycle to prove that they can attract women. Okay, it's like you need to almost prove to yourself. It's like, well, I attracted her, she's pretty, can I get somebody prettier? Can I go on a date with someone prettier? It's like this never-ending cycle. And what this is a need for validation, and it's because you're living basically through your own ego. You cannot do this, okay? This makes you weaker, and it makes you sad, because instead of actually living life from abundance, you're literally living life through your own ego of needing to prove things to yourself or to other people. Not very good. Okay, so when you do that, now she sees that you don't have like a true idea of your own true self. This is what she's going to see. So these are the 5 things that I'm constantly seeing happen. And the reason why I'm making this video is because here's what I can tell you. Okay, so the reason why I'm addressing these things is because the bad boy can sleep with women, obviously. We all know this, right? You're going to see different titles about, the bad boy and all these things, right? But here's what I've found over the years is every single player also has a run rate. You would not believe how many guys I've met over the years who are great at attracting women, and then they find this one woman that they really like or they really want to be with, and she completely just interest tests him and finds all these spots of weakness and then completely leaves, and he doesn't have any idea why. Or he's sitting there going, wow, I've been on dozens of dates, right? I've been with, a bunch of options. Why is this happening to me? Doesn't she know I'm pre-selected? But the truth is there's elements in their frame and in his dynamic that has been broken. So keep that in mind. To transcend all of these issues and rise above, you have to look at life a bit differently. You really have to. You have to look at life a bit differently. So your internal world, okay, your internal world values and habits needs to be so rock solid and strong that you don't bend them to just appease her or to appease anybody. So for me to come up with all this and to learn this took me over 10 years. I hope that you truly do take this to heart And I really advise you to take the next step when it comes to learning, understanding, and mastering the language of women. I've created an entire community to help you do this. I know that this is the best spot for you to actually become very educated when it comes to female nature and the right way to navigate your dating life. And I truly know that I can help you. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.